Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be testing out some e.l.f. cosmetics. So e.l.f. cosmetics is just recently launched here in the UK through Superdrug, which is so exciting because I've wanted to get my hands on e.l.f. for such a long time. I've seen it for many years across YouTube and some of the products look really nice. So yeah, this one is really exciting and I'm just dying to try the products. And if you want to see my thoughts on e.l.f. cosmetics, then keep on watching. Okay guys, I've already moisturised my face with my favourite moisturiser, which is the Gatineau Perfection Ultimate Beauty Cream. So I've used that on my face so far because as you can see my face is pretty red. We've got really nice weather here in Scotland and I was sitting out over the weekend and I got burnt. So yeah, that's why my face is looking quite red along my T-zone area. But yeah, so I've got this on and I also have a little bit of this lip balm here, which is from Polar. I've got that right around my lips to keep that moisturised so they don't dry out from the sun. So yeah. Well guys, I'm so excited because today is Tuesday and Eurovision is on tonight, like the semi-finals, and I'm like so excited for that because I love Eurovision. I love watching every single year and I'm so excited. I have like a little memo thing on my my phone to tell me that it's on tonight, and I just got the little message here and I'm like so excited. Let me know in the comments if you love Eurovision as well, that would be amazing to know. So guys, I'm going to start off with my foundation first, and I'm going to use this here, which is e.l.f.'s Flawless Finish foundation. So this is oil free and also has SPF 15 in it, which is great for the sun, but I don't know how it will be with like flashback and stuff like that. I'm really loving the square bottle and also has like a little pump inside as well, which is great. So for one side of my face I'm going to use a sponge, and I'm going to be using this one here, which is from EcoTools. Now I've been dying to use this, so I'm so excited to use this today in this tutorial. It feels lovely and squishy, which is amazing. I'm just going to take a few pumps of this and apply that to my face. So guys, I have the shade Sand and I'm hoping it's a good match because sometimes I get my L'Oreal Infallible foundation in the shade Sand, but looking at this one it looks a little bit lighter than the Infallible one, but that's quite good actually because the Infallible one is a little bit dark for me, but this one looks a little bit lighter, which looks great, so I'm excited for this. Yeah, like that is the perfect match on my skin. I'm so happy with that. Like, I've picked up the best shade for myself, so it looks amazing. So far that's applying really nicely. It goes on really smoothly. It feels very lightweight, which is great. It's quite creamy and liquidy, so it's very easy to blend across the face. And as I said, it feels very lightweight, which is amazing. And it's covering quite a lot of my redness here, which is amazing too. Yeah, quite a lot of my kind of spots and like discoloration is sort of hidden, which is good. This sponge is absolutely amazing to apply foundation. Like, I've heard lots of people talking about this on YouTube lately and saying it's like really amazing, and you know what, it actually is. I'm really enjoying this. I love how flawless it's sort of applying the foundation. It's very kind of squishy, so it's easy to blend the product around the face, and yeah, really loving this right now. I probably like this better than my Real Techniques one, which is saying something because I love the Real Techniques complexion sponge. Okay, so that has amazing coverage. Like, it's not full coverage or anything, and it's definitely not light coverage, but it's sort of like medium coverage, which is great. There's a little bit of redness still peeking through here, but again I can cover that with concealer, and I am pretty red right now with the sunlight. I've been burnt on here, so that's sort of like to be expected. It's a little bit extra red than usual. So anyway, I'm really enjoying the foundation so far. Okay, so I'm going to take a few more pumps of the foundation and apply on this side with a brush, and I'm going to use my favourite foundation brush, which is the Morphe Y7. Okay, so I really love how it's applied the foundation on this side with the brush. It looks really flawless, which is great, and there's probably a little bit more coverage on this side. It covers a little bit more of my redness using the brush. But yeah, both sides look amazing. You get a really nice finish with a sponge and a brush, so I'm really impressed with this foundation. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of foundation on my nose because it's like a little red beacon right now. Okay guys, so far I'm really loving the foundation. I give it a big thumbs up because it feels really lightweight on the skin. It doesn't feel too sticky or tacky. It's a little bit tacky just now because it's still drying down. But I like the fact that it's not a completely matte finish and it's also not a really dewy finish. It's like sort of in between, which is amazing. The coverage I would say is quite high medium coverage, which is great. I'm really loving it. I love that it has a little pump on it as well, which is great because I know some of these little bottles like this don't come with a pump. So far I give the foundation a big thumbs up. Okay guys, so I'm going to do a little bit of concealing and I don't have a product from e.l.f. So I'm just going to use my normal concealer and then I'm going to fill in my eyebrows and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so I'm going to be moving on to my eyes and I'm going to use the Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette, which I'm so excited for because like look how stunning these shades are in here. They look so warm and just, yeah, absolutely gorgeous kind of warm brown shades. Now I've heard so many amazing things about this palette, so I'm hoping it's going to live up to its hype. So yeah, let's get started and I'm going to use this brownie shade here and I'm just going to apply that into my crease. Okay, so far these are super blendable and they're very pigmented, which is great. So I'm going to move on to my next shade and I'm going to pick up a little bit of this darker brownie shade here, like a rich chocolatey brown shade here, and apply that into my crease as well. Okay guys, so I'm going to pick up this darker shade here and just apply that into my crease as well to kind of define a bit more. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of this warmer, richer shade here again and just apply that on top again. Okay guys, and I'm going to take a little bit of this shade right here, take a little bit of this shade and just run that along my upper lash line. Okay guys, so I'm going to take some of that rich chocolatey shade again there and just run that along my lower lash line. And then take a little bit of the darker shade next to that and running that along my lower lash line as well. Okay, so far I'm really loving the eyeshadow palette, and before I finish off the rest of my eyes I'm just going to go on to a little bit of contour and bronzing. So yeah, I'm just going to do that now. Okay guys, now I'm going to do a little bit of bronzing, and I don't have a product again from e.l.f. for bronzing, so I'm just going to use this bronzer here to warm up my cheeks. Okay guys, so I actually have this product here from e.l.f. as well, which is their Molten Liquid Eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Rose Gold. But I'm not going to apply this today because I don't want it to, because this is liquid, I don't want it to mess up my opinion sort of thing of the powder shadows. So I'll maybe leave this for another day, maybe testing it out in a different video sort of thing. But yeah, it'd be really nice maybe to do a cut crease with this or something like that. But yeah, I'm not going to use that today just because I don't want to mess up my powder. But yeah, so I'm going to then just run along my waterline with this waterproof eye definer. So I'm just going to run that along there. So far I'm really loving how my eyeshadow is looking, so I'm very impressed with the eyeshadow palette so far. So now I'm just going to move on to my lashes, and I'm just going to coat my lashes with my favourite mascara right now, which is from Too Faced, the Better Than Sex one, and yeah, then I'll be back. Oh, actually before I do that, I'm actually going to highlight my inner corners with the shade in the palette. So I'm going to take the lightest shade at the end here, and I'm just going to apply that to my inner corner. So it doesn't brighten up too much in the inner corner, but it gives it a little bit of something. Okay guys, so next thing I have is a lip product, but before I do that I'm just going to add a little bit of highlight to my cheeks. So I'm just going to use this Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter. Okay guys, so as I said, the next thing I have is a lip product, and it is this lipstick here, and this is one of their Velvet Matte lipsticks, and this is in the shade Blushing Brown. So this is a gorgeous, 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 rich chocolatey shade like that. Super excited for this. But before I apply that, I'm just going to run around my lips with a lip liner, and I'm going to use this one here, just a nice brown one here from Topshop. So I'm just going to outline my lips with that. So this feels really comfortable on the lips. It also feels very hydrating. So even though it says it's a matte lipstick, it doesn't actually feel matte or drying on the lips at all. It feels more like a kind of satiny, slightly creamy finish, to be honest. There is a little kind of sheen to it as well, which is nice. Yep, I really, really love this lipstick. I love how it sits, I love how it feels, and it doesn't feel drying, which is amazing. So yeah, so far so good. I'm really loving the little lipstick. The only thing is though, it has a little bit of a taste to it. So if you like lick your lips sort of thing, or get a little bit in your mouth, you can slightly taste it, and it's not very nice, to be honest. It's quite sweet, but yeah, it doesn't really matter about that, as long as it looks good on the lips and it feels comfortable. So yeah. Okay guys, so that's it for my first impressions and review of the e.l.f. cosmetics. So I'm just going to round up on all the products and tell you my final thoughts. So first thing up is the foundation. This I absolutely love. I love how hydrating it feels on the skin. It feels very lightweight, and it's sort of dried down, which doesn't feel too tacky. It also doesn't look greasy on the skin, which is amazing. The shade matches me absolutely perfectly, so I'm so happy about that I've gotten one in my shade. It also has a really beautiful coverage. Like, I would say it's quite high medium, which is amazing. So yeah, very, very impressed with the foundation. So next thing up is the eyeshadow palette. This is really nice. The packaging of it is really simple but sleek, very, very nice. Inside, the shades are just absolutely stunning inside. They're all kind of rich, warmy, chocolatey brown shades, which is gorgeous. They all blend really, really nicely together. Love this palette. The hype is very real on this palette, so yeah, loving this. So I haven't gotten around to testing the Molten Liquid eyeshadow yet, but excited for that. And then the last thing I tried was the e.l.f. Velvet Matte Lipstick. This was gorgeous. I love how it feels on the lips. It doesn't feel drying. It doesn't feel like, you know, as if it's going to crack up. It doesn't accentuate any of your fine lines on your lips. Yeah, it feels very comfortable, very hydrating. And I love that it has a slight little sheen off it. It's not too matte, which is great. So yeah, really loving the lipstick as well. So yeah guys, that's my final thoughts and review of the e.l.f. cosmetics. I'm super excited that I've been able to try these, because I've seen them for many, many years on YouTube and I wasn't able to get my hands on any, but I'm glad that Superdrug have now launched them here in the UK. Remember to check the links down below in the description box. I will leave everything listed down there if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below if you are new, and I guess I will speak to you very soon in my next video. Bye! Mwah.